Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we are rebuilding the Milwaukee Bucks with Ja Morant in NBA 2K26. So there has been a rumor going around on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. A lot of rumors too around the NBA that Ja Morant could be a Milwaukee Buck soon. Obviously, I feel like this is the trade package that everyone is talking about. Apparently, I heard that the Bucks don't want to trade Ron Rollins. The only thing that's stopping this deal from going. If they include Ron Rollins and they have Ja Morant right now. But honestly, do I think they should trade Ron Rollins for Ja Morant? I mean, I don't know, honestly. I mean, I guess if you want to give Giannis some help and you're that desperate to give him some help, I guess you do, because in theory, Ja Morant is still a superstar and he's better than Ron Rollins. But obviously, the Grizzlies haven't traded Ja because his value is just really, really bad right now. We've seen what Trae Young went for. Not having a single pick for Trae Young, just two contracts. And yeah, just honestly, I think Ja Morant, I don't know if he'll be traded anymore. It seems like if the Grizzlies are open to trading him, but I feel like if he would have got traded, it would have already happened, in my opinion. But like I said, they're not giving up much. Like I said, only Ryan Rollins, Kyle Kuzma, Bobby Portis, and this 2030 pick swap. I don't know if I like it for both teams. I think Ryan Rollins is somebody that can really develop for this Bucks team. He's on a really good contract. This guy's only making $4 million, and he's having a really breakout season right now, averaging 16 points per game. He's 23 years old. He'll keep getting better. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see if the Bucks eventually cave in at asking price, because the Bucks need to do something. If they're keeping Giannis past the deadline, they're gonna have to do something. And if this is the way to do it, the only way to get at least a confident superstar next to Giannis, I think this might be the route to go, possibly. But I mean, I think we like the Grizzlies' return. Honestly, this will be a lot more than Trae Young went for. But yeah, and then there's the one of some salary filler, John Kachar and Doc Lano. So well, I'm gonna make the trade go through. If they decline it, the Grizzlies actually declined it, interestingly enough. Or obviously they would. So I'm the one offering this, but we're gonna make the trade go through, and just like that, we now have Ja Morant and Giannis Antetokounmpo as a duo now. So Giannis and Ja, and then obviously this team still isn't a contender when they get Ja Morant, but it's something to build off. And by the way, in this video, we're going to be keeping Giannis throughout the entire thing next to Ja Morant. Then, yeah, we'll see how this goes. I'll go ahead and turn off trade override and see you guys in the rotation. So, the rotation right now, Giannis actually injured in real life. So, it'll be interesting to see what happens. He's out for 4 to 6 weeks. Now I think about it, the Bucks actually might be cooked, man. So, Ja Morant, Gary Trent, Gary Harris, Giannis, Miles Turner, Kevin Porter Jr., Jock Landale, AJ Green, Cole Anthony, and then you got the Gnosis right here. But when Torian Prince comes back, that'll at least give us probably starting small forward. But yeah, roster still isn't good. I mean, I feel like John Giannis would be, enough scoring, but I don't know. I don't know if the roster's still good, bro. But right now they are 18 and 26. They're the 11th seed in the East. We'll see if we can potentially, sneak into the play-in at least. This will be a tough rebuild. At the end of the season, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander wins the MVP. Cooper Flag Rookie of the Year. Reed Shepard Sixth Man. Wemby wins Defensive Player. Keita Most Improved. Tyrese Maxey Clutch Player. Coach you and a JB Bickerstaff. John Murphy is your executive. He's your All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team. So Giannis did play 65 games. He was eligible for an All-NBA team, which is great. And then I don't think Ja Morant was. And I don't know if he was good enough to make it. But all defensive first team went to, Giannis as well. So obviously got that going first. We did finish off as a play-in team as a number 17. So I guess we did improve the 7th seed, almost made inside the playoffs. Our record was 42 and 40. So we did actually improve in Giannis and our team. We were honestly a couple games away from getting the 4th seed. So the East was really close from it was honestly really close. But yeah, that's good. Player stats, we had about 28 from Giannis. We had 21 from Gauzy. He wasn't even eligible for anything. 18 from Kevin Porter Jr. So he's actually really good off the bench. So maybe KPJ is a guy we can potentially rely on for the future for like a 6 man off the bench, 18 points. He was really good for us. He went ahead. So he has a player option next season, which I'm assuming he'll opt out of, but he's somebody I do want back. Also only 25 years old. 12 from Miles Turner, 10 from Jock Landale. So I guess he stepped in as a backup center and played pretty good for us. 10 from Cole Anthony. We had 9 from AJ Green, 8 from Gary Trent, 5 from Torian Prince. Obviously, there's a lot more stuff we need to work on with this team. We're running a post-centric system. Anything better we could run, that'd be a little better. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter anymore. So probably just address that in the offseason or next season, I guess, once we have a more confident roster. So starting KPJ, I think I'm going to go ahead and shrink this down to an 8-man rotation and shrink the bench position down. Obviously, we do not have the best bench right now, but we do have the Boston Celtics in the first game of the plan. Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum is not there right now. He is obviously, I'm guessing he didn't come back yet. So yeah, Tatum has not came back. I think at this point he might be back. But in the first game of the plan, we are going to go ahead and lose. So we have one more chance to get in against the Orlando Magic here. And I believe they're missing Franz Wagner right now. So that's actually huge. It doesn't matter how long he's out for. He's just out. We probably won't be facing them again. But he's out for 2 to 4 weeks. So he'll obviously miss this game, though. So against the Orlando Magic in Milwaukee, once again, it would suck to lose both playing games. But it looks like in this one, we are going to advance to the playoffs, 130 to 107. So would I have rather missed the playoffs and potentially get a lottery pick? Maybe, because I'm pretty sure they actually have their pick. I don't know. But, all right, we're in the playoffs. It's all that matters. We got the Detroit Pistons as the number 1 seed. By the way, what was our offensive defensive rating? Offensive rating, we were number 10th. Okay. Defensive rating, we were number 18th. I honestly thought this would be a lot worse, but I don't think we have the roster to beat the Pistons, unfortunately. Actually, we're going to beat them at 5, just like that. We are in the second round, so maybe Ja Morant and Giannis just doing their thing here, and they are. We're in the second round, so we got the Atlanta Hawks. So against the Hawks, I feel like if we beat the Pistons at number 1 seed, I feel like we can also beat the Atlanta Hawks. So against the Hawks, we are going to beat them at 5 as well, just like that. We are in the conference finals with this Milwaukee Bucks team. It's absolutely insane. But now we got the New York Knicks. As long as we are still healthy, which we are healthy across the board, the Knicks have Jalen Brunson, Mikal, OG Hart, Cat, Mitchell Robinson, McBride, and they are fully healthy. So, or I guess maybe Shannon might be hurt for them. But game 1, they're going to take. Game 2, they're going to take. So the Knicks are just a way better team than us. I expected to lose there. But the Knicks and the Rockets, and the Knicks just dominated, I guess. They went ahead and won the NBA championship. They literally lost 1 game in the entire playoffs. Don't know if that's the case. It could happen in real life. But honestly, making it to the conference finals with this roster has to be a good sign that if we just improve this roster around them, we'll be a playoff team next year. But I guess time will tell. This offseason is going to be huge for us. But heading into the draft lottery, we are going to be projected number 5 in New Orleans. Obviously, the Hawks have that pick. I don't know why it says us. But we're going to finish with, that pick ended up being number 1. So the Pelicans literally traded the number 1 overall pick, which is crazy. But I guess that was originally our pick, I guess. Because didn't we trade that pick to the Pelicans with Drew Holiday? I might be wrong, though. But we're going to finish with the number 16 pick. So right outside the lottery. Can't be mad at that. I mean, we got pretty far with Doc Rivers, so I feel like we keep him. And there's not really any good head coaches out here, and you're number 1 anyway. We got like Adelman, I guess, Brian Keefe, but still not the best options. I'm going to roll with Doc Rivers. So heading into draft night, at the 16th pick, we also got out of Kyle Kuzma's contract, which is cool as well. So I think, like I said, if we somehow figure out a way to keep KPJ, I think we do that. Turner might have to be our starting center next year. I wouldn't mind re-signing Landale. He was good for us, averaged 10 points for us. Looks like he wasn't that good in the playoffs, though. But so, yeah, we need to probably address this entire bench. It'll be tough, but we need to figure out a way to do it. So the Hawks actually take Boozer number 1 instead of Peterson or DeBanza. With pick 16, we got Koa Pete. I think this might be the pick here. We take Koa Pete right now. I honestly might be starting small for our way. So 6'8" Koa Pete from Arizona. Welcome to the team. Finish off the 76 overall. So we love that pick. Then before Junior declined, so I don't know if we actually be able to bring him back. I guess we'll decline Trent. Gary Harris will accept this player option. Jericho Sims will accept this player option. But yeah, that's what we're rolling with right now. Qualifying offers, we got Alex Antetokounmpo and Pete Nance. So I don't know if we bring back Alex. I'm pretty sure we don't know the reason why he's actually here. Thanasis and then Gary Trent. So to make Giannis happy, I will offer Thanasis another minimum contract to return to the team. But Ja Morant, no starting shooting guard. We got AJ Green, Koa Pete, Prince, Conchar, a lot of small forwards. Giannis, then Turner. So we need to upgrade this team, this bench in general. Free agency, I am going to go ahead and sign Kevin Porter Jr. back. Like, he was really good for us last year. He would be a guy I want. And then backup center, like, I don't know if we can afford Mitchell Robinson too. Like Robert Williams here. So if we can afford Mitch, I honestly like that. So can we potentially sign both of them? That's the big. I like renounce everybody else to get these guys. I really don't care about anybody else, unfortunately. Thanasis, sure, but let's see if we can get three. We do get Mitch Robinson as well. That's great. So Kevin Porter Jr. is now back. So he'll be our backup point guard though. We do need a starting shooting guard, and then we have contracts. AJ Green, somebody I keep. Gold P, somebody we keep, obviously. We have contracts like Kachar. I mean, it's not any big contracts. Obviously, got rid of those. But Robinson's a backup center I'm fine with. We get, a floor spacing guy, a rim protect. It's a good center rotation. So, I feel like we have to make a trade here, though, for somebody. Like I said, keeping Giannis happy, but I feel like he's happy enough with all we did for him at this point. But I think now we continue to add talent to this team for somebody. I don't know. I'm gonna see if I could do this trade here with the Chicago Bulls. So I'm doing this because honestly we need another first round pick. And think about this. We take on a bad contract. The Bulls obviously probably want to get off of this contract, honestly. We could do this, get Patrick Williams, and then we get a 2029 protected first round pick. For us taking on his contract, they take on a bunch of expirings that literally won't even matter. But I'm gonna offer this, see what they say. They do decline. What do they say? This honestly leaves us with too many players that are small forward position to deal with. Okay. All right, whatever. I guess that makes sense. Well, what about instead of, we give you guys, instead of Prince, we don't Sims? Like, with that, no, we actually have to throw. Okay, I'll throw both on. We don't, in theory, need Sims too. That gets it done. Okay, whatever. So, don't know what the point of that was. We also get a 2029 unprotected Bulls pick we can use for the future. And then we get, obviously, Patrick Williams in the building. So, can't be mad at that by any means. He can honestly be a backup power forward. So I feel that was a great trade for us. We needed something that can contribute to us. And we need a starting guard. So I would sound like 1 to 2 guards in my opinion. So Cam Spencer, Brandon Williams, which has been really good for the Mavericks. I'm not going to lie. He might be the guy we go after. So Brandon Williams, I'm looking at him. Lou Dort, Chris Dunn. So I think I'm going to start this off with potentially going after Brandon Williams, right? Yeah, I want to offer some type of guard here. So Lou Dort also wouldn't be bad. We need just guards in general. So I'll figure this out really quick. Like I said, I want to go and wait on day 12 to potentially get Keon. Actually, we can afford him this. So we'll pay Keon Ellis as well. So we'll get these two guys. I'm surprised Keon Ellis is here for only $3 million. Obviously, he'd be worth like probably 11 million or 10 million, something like that. But whatever Keon Ellis wants to sign, we get him. And then Alex, I guess, will be. I want to also sign a third string center really quickly. So whoever it is, like Jackson Hayes. By the way, who's our Mitch Robinson? Okay, like I know Turner might get hurt or somebody, so third string center, so like Hayes, Kelly, Olynyk, Quinn, Post, Thomas Bryant. So it doesn't have to be anybody crazy. Somebody like Kevon Looney, sure. So we'll do that. And Alex will come back as qualifying offered, which he does do that. So we get the Giannis brothers back. And we got John Morant going up to 89. Porter Jr. going up, moving to shooting guard, so I guess he's going up to 83. Miles Turner is going down. Like I said, I don't know if I'm comfortable with Turner in my starting center for the rest of the video. He honestly might even trade him. Like I said, everything's on the table. AJ Green, Keon Ellis. We want to make this thing where it's going to be really difficult. Patrick Williams is up 2. Ajax is up 3. Kamal Looney's down. Thanasis is down. But yeah, all around, like I said, I'm really liking what we have. I really am. Like I said, getting guys like in free agency, I didn't think we had that much money, honestly, but I guess getting off of Kuzma, Bobby Portis, those guys' contracts for one contract, and John, I don't think that really makes sense. But anyway, it will end up working out. Power ranking lands a second, which is honestly incredible. Rivency running a pro-centric system. Can we change this to anything better? So preferred system is a grit and grind system. Can we just run a balanced system and be happy about that? I'm just gonna go balance. Like I said, I think that make the most sense. So I'm just gonna go on a balanced system. We can't get better anywhere else anyway. So let me fix this now. So we're gonna run a balanced system because it really shouldn't matter too much. Not defensive, my bad. Balanced system. Okay. So Doc Rivers will be on the hot seat most likely though. But probably will be. But your rotation into the season is going to be John Morant, Kevin Porter Jr., AJ Green, Giannis. I feel like we have to start Turner. I feel like Turner, fits perfectly next to Giannis though because of his shooting. So like I said, I don't know if there's any more Miles Turners in this league. But Mitch Robinson, Brandon Williams, Keon Ellis, and they'll run like a 9-10-man rotation because I honestly want to start Koa Pete though. So I'm going to start Koa Pete with this spot instead of AJ Green. So that's what we'll do. I'll go ahead and fix this rotation to where Koa P starting at small forward. So I really do like AJ Green, but I'm trying to go with the young guy here, and then we'll go and fix it to where, or just something like this doesn't matter too much. So something like that. I think this is a really good rotation if you ask me. I'll have to see you guys at the deadline, though, to make sure we're in the best spot possible to go ahead and win a championship. Turner will continue to start at our starting center spot, though. So I'll see you guys probably at the deadline. The MVP, Darren Peterson, Rookie of the Year. I decided not to make moves because we were actually incredible. Offensive, no, I was about to say offensive Rookie of the Year. That's NFL. All right, All NBA team. We got All NBA first team. We got Giannis. We got Ja making an All NBA third team. We do okay. All defensive first team. We got Giannis. Like he's gonna get two to be on these. No Kobe P on the all rookie team. Wow. Okay. We ended up being the number one seed. I don't feel like it was a point, right? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. 55-27. So you love to see that. Being the number one seed is insane. Offensive rating, we were number 6. Defensive rating, we were number 9. Like I said, we're both top 10 sides on both sides of the basketball. 27 from Ja Morant. We started to turn like how we used to be in Milwaukee. So you absolutely love to see it. All bro needs a change of scenery, I guess. 26.5 from Giannis. We had 18 from Kevin Porter Jr. Really happy we were able to re-sign him. Brandon Williams off the bench provided a spark. He averaged about 14 points per game. Was not the most efficient player, but honestly, I can take this. 12 from Miles Turner. He'll be playing with a broken nose, though. I guess Koa P didn't start like how I wanted him to. I kind of knew that was going to happen. But he did still average 9 points on solid efficiency, so he's still a starting small forward in the future. Patrick Williams, 7 points. I guess he was a good 3-and-D wing for us. He was. He shot almost 50% from 3. Did he like shoot in a lot of attempts? I mean, he kind of did. So, yeah, I mean, Patrick Williams might be a keeper, bro. 6 from AJ Green, 4 from Mitchell Robinson, 4 from Keon Ellis, 2 from Ajax. But yeah, honestly, really good production from our players. We can confidently say that. We're going to run an 8-man rotation. We got the Brooklyn Nets in round 1, so Ben Seraph, Cameron Thomas, MPJ, Kilbolts, and Nick Claxton. So against the, I believe they're missing Yegor Demonasine. We're going to beat them in 6, though. And I see Ja Morant is not here. He's hurt. He tore the meniscus, and he's out for this season. Injuries suck, man, but yeah, we will without Giannis's co-mate here. It sucks, honestly, but he got injured, and I believe the final game towards meniscus. We're still able to get it done though, but Ja getting hurt is just really disappointing. Brandon Williams will take over the starting point guard spot, and for some reason they want to start Andre Ja. I don't understand, but no, we might as well leave it the same anymore. I don't think we win a championship anyway, but we just move Keon Ellis. If they want to just start anybody, we just move Keon Ellis to small forward. Does he start, or do we just move Patrick Williams here? No, for now, actually, we'll leave it the same at this point. We got Cleveland, Garland, Mitchell, Tyson, Mobley, Jared Allen, Struz. I don't think we'd be any teams now without Ja Morant. They are missing DeAndre Hunter, but against Cleveland, we're going to lose in 6. We would have won that series with Ja Morant. But, yeah, well, what did Turner do for us in the playoffs? Oh, he was terrible in the playoffs, and he just can't rebound the ball. So, honestly, I think it might be best for us to just trade him. He wasn't even shooting that good from 30%, 25% from 3 in the playoffs, 30% from the field. So, yeah, Turner will be a trade chip in the offseason, 100%. Spurs are going to win it all. Player retirements, we got Harden retiring. Any Bucks players retiring? No, not as I see. Actually, we do. That is the Nazis Antetokounmpo. He's calling it quit. All right. Heading into the draft lottery, though, we are going to be projected. We don't obviously have a lottery pick on our roster. The Pacers are going to get 1. Jazz via LA 2. And then our pick is going to land number. Obviously, we don't have it. We probably don't have it. I'm guessing. It goes to other team. It goes. I actually can't. Oh, pick 29 from the Atlanta Hawks. Okay. So the Hawks have our pick. Do we fire Doc Rivers? Honestly, I think it might be consideration at this point. No, we just lost it. Even though it wasn't his fault, I'll be honest. Go ahead and keep Doc Rivers. But one guy I'm interested in acquiring here is Walker Kessler of the Utah Jazz. He would just be 9-day upgrade over Miles Turner at this point. In 2K, Turner isn't the best. He's gonna regress. This guy's 31 years old actually, so he's gonna regress. Not a good rebounder. Kessler, on the other hand, is a double machine, a great rebounder, a better rim protector, shooting 31% from 3 as well. So I guess he can actually shoot a little bit if he attempts more. So I'd be interested in Kessler. Can we get it to where we just go? Well, what was that pick we got from the Bulls? We can trade that, which I guess would make some sense. So we have to trade a pick. It can't be a player right now. So we can trade this Bulls pick. So Miles Turner, this pick we got from the Bulls for Walker Kessler. What do they say? They do not agree quite yet. We can trade this pick swap. We can trade a second. So maybe we don't. Maybe we can't get a deal done for Kessler. I don't know. I'd be one to trade you guys. I guess we can't trade anything really. So we kind of need the players we have right now. So I don't know. Do we trade another pick and we trade this 2028 pick swap? that I think might be valuable. I don't know. So, I mean, would this pick have more value than the other one? It actually did. That pick had more value than the 2029 protected Bulls pick. So we got that done. That pick must have been good. We get Walker Kessler in the building, which we'll go ahead and take 100%. We have him next. Obviously, floor spacing wise, it won't be good, but at this point, we might have to roll with it. Giannis did shoot 34. And Giannis, it's not like he's a terrible shooter, honestly. Like, he can shoot the ball time to time. I want Koa Pete to start at small forward. That's one thing we're going to make sure that's going to happen. KPJ and Keon Ellis. So, honestly, I feel like this team is honestly set up still really, really good. We just need some development, then we'll be fine. So, team and player options, we have Giannis declining, which obviously is a must re-sign. Then heading into free agency, Giannis, they haven't even offered it all from Golden State Warriors, which makes sense. But we're going to pay Giannis a lot of money to go and bring him back. We're going to pay him like $59.5 million. Player option, no trade clause. He won't be getting traded, so whatever. He does stick around, though, which is good. Using on will be the end of this video. I will sign Andre Jackson Jr. for good depth as well. He'll be a good guy to come in. He'll be solid depth. So let's just re-sign Giannis, and we'll figure out the rest later, which we do. So, Ja Morant, Brandon Williams. Like I said, the whole Brandon Williams goes up and not down. Kevin Porter Jr. and Keon Ellis, AJ Green, Koa Pete. We got Giannis and Patrick Williams. I would love to find a way for us to move AJ Green to shooting. Or we can do this. I would love for us to move AJ Green to shooting guard, move Patrick Williams to small forward, and potentially sign a power forward. I don't know. That's just a thought. It will make this team better. It will make the team go up overall, I guess. I don't know. In the free agency, I'm going to offer Isaac Okoro and the annual backup third string center Paul Reed thing. I'm also going to offer, Sadiq Bey chose the Nuggets. But like I said, we're getting we're getting some depth. Okoro will be a great option for our backup small forward spot. And then, yeah, honestly, I feel there's some really good additions. I'll move AJ Green to shooting guard. Patrick will stay, and then I did want Sadiq Bey, but I guess it's fine if we don't get him. We got like DJJ here as well. Which like I said, we could use some more forward depth, but I feel like we're good on that in my opinion. I feel like we can head into the season now feeling pretty confident. I think that's what I'll do. So player progression. Alex does come back again. Now 1, so I expect a little bit of regression to 32. John Morant is up. Walker Kessler is up. Koa Pete is up 4. AJ Green is up 1. Patrick Williams is up 2 overalls. And then Isaac Okoro is up as well. And then D-Ball Paul is down 1. But yeah, I'm liking this team. I'll see you guys in the season. A balanced system once again. Isaac Okoro is not going to be our starting small forward, man. I'm tired. I'm going to go and just start our guy. I know Isaac Okoro is good. He had a really good season for the Bulls. I didn't dash for you guys. He averaged 12 points, shooting 38% from 3. And he was coming off the bench in all those games. So, honestly, I say you could do the same thing for us off the bench. That would be great. Kevin Porter Jr., maybe if there's a way you can move KPJ to the bench and get a real, 3-and-D starting shooting guard, I love that. Koa Pete, Giannis, Kessler, Mitchell Robinson, Patrick Williams, AJ Green, and then Brandon Williams, and then whoever the 10th man will be, it'll be probably a Okoro, right? So yeah, I'm liking this 10-man rotation a ton. Keon Ellis will get in the rotation as well as Andre Jackson, Paul Reed, if guys get injured, and then maybe Alex as well. But I'll see you guys at the end of the season. We'll see how the season goes. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to win the MVP, but at the end of the season, we were really good this year once again. The Hawks won 66 games. You can see they were the 1 seed, whatever. We won 58 games, not far off for 58 and 24, ended the season off with a 9-game win streak. They did with the 21. So okay. Player stats, we had about 28 from John Morant, 25 from Giannis, 15 from Koa Pete. So yeah, these guys played all 82. KPJ is hurt for 6 days with a fractured leg. I'm guessing he missed majority of the season with that injury. So he will be out until probably the NBA Finals at best, maybe the conference finals. I don't know. 10 from Brandon Williams, 8 from Walker. 8 from Walker Kessler, 8 from Patrick Williams, 8 from AJ Green. So AJ Green is starting for now. 6 from Okoro, but yeah, about to see right now what we can do without KPJ. I want to say we'll be fine, but you never know. I'm going to start Keon Ellis now. I'm going to go 8-man rotation. Rich Robinson's also injured. He is out for 4 to 6 weeks with left shoulder tendinitis. He's not playing through it. He could, but he's not a high enough overall to play through it right now. So without our backup center and our starting shooting guard for the playoffs. All right, in round 1, we got the Indiana Pacers. So Halliburton, Nembhard, DeBenzo, Walker, Isaiah Jackson. We all know the reason why we lost last year. It was because of John Morant being injured. They are missing Pascal Siakam, which is a big loss for them. So how long is he injured for? He is injured for 4 to 6 weeks. So that's a big loss. against the Pacers. We're gonna go down 3-2, and we are gonna lose the six this Pacers team, man. So, I mean, I don't know if we really would have either way if KPJ or Mitch Robinson was playing. Was anything gonna change? I don't know. The Hawks are gonna go on to win, hit the championship. So I don't know if we're beating them anyway. Damn it, bro! Losing in round one though. Come on, we can get past. We can get farther than that, bro. Staff signing. I think I'm moving on from Doctor. I tried. I guess it's really not his fault. I'm moving on, bro. This is not gonna work. I don't know why, but imagine if we strike out on all these head coaches, though, bro. That'd be the worst thing in the world. And we're only gonna land JJ Redick. We got him in the last video, but he's only got to land, so it's whatever. Heading into the draft, we don't have a pick. Our pick is pick 28 goes to the Utah Jazz. I'm guessing from the Walker Kessler trade. So that pick didn't end up being a good pick anyway, so I'm cool with it. Knowing what just happened, we have to keep going. So, yeah, I don't know how we're gonna upgrade. We'll just have to figure it out as time goes on. Maybe free agency, if we get an upgrade in the backcourt. Kessler will decline his player option and accept Cole P. Patrick Williams will accept the $18 million player option. I don't really care about Alex Antetokounmpo anymore, man. But John Morant's a free agent. Somebody will have to pay, obviously. Kessler, somebody we traded for, somebody you have to pay. We don't have any money. Like, maybe we get a better backup point guard than Brandon Williams. He's a good backup point guard. He's not really efficient enough for me to like want him back. He didn't really do much in the playoffs. That's what matters the most. So we'll re-sign these two guys. We'll have to figure out how we're gonna get a better backup guard, better backup guard in the building. So Ja, like I said, if there was a way we can move KPJ to the bench, I'd 100% do it and trade for our starting. Like, if there's a way, I like move KPJ to backup point guard and then trade for like an actual 3-and-D shooting guard. I'll see if I can find it. I just don't know if it's gonna be available. Again, I got some guys in mind. So one guy I'm actually really interested in getting is Grady Dick. I just can't find him right now. He's usually a player that I like getting. There he is. Grady Dick would be a solid starting shooting guard for us. Also have interest in the Dallas Mavericks, Max Christie. He's been playing great. I like never trade for him. I don't know why, but like I said, he'd be a great fit for right now. 25. He's obviously one of the better 3-and-D players. It's just they're contending. They went 16-22, so I don't know if he even be available. And then didn't get two to look around the league for like guards that would make sense for this team. Daniels, but he doesn't really have the three-part down. I mean, maybe that might not matter how good his defense is, but we could. And there's not much. I'm gonna lie, there's not much. I'm guessing other talented free agency was can't afford it. Point guards are gonna move the shooting guard. So like Jalen Suggs would be nice, 100%. He would be that guy for us. Would he shoot 42% from the 13? Okay, like Suggs, Max Christie, one of those guys I love. I'm gonna see how they go to Jalen Suggs though. So I don't know if we'll be able to match it. We might have to throw AJ Green in there, which I guess his shooting becomes definitely valuable for this team. I can throw Patrick Williams in there. Actually, we might not be able to match it. So I think if we want to go after that guy, it would have to be matched. Like I never went after him before. We could wait on day 12 to see if anybody pops up first, though, that we can get, because usually you can get players on day. I haven't done this in a minute, but usually you can get cheap players on day 12. It's really like a cheat code. But I know why I stopped, because nobody usually is here on day 12 anymore. Like, players get signed a lot earlier. Like, there's Nick Smith, Walter Clayton. There's not really any guys that can start for us next year. So I think we still bring back Brandon Williams, but I think we go out and trade for Max Christie. I don't know if he'll be available. It might take a lot, but I'm willing to do it. For Max Christie, we'll see if that's enough, and it isn't. We can throw a second-round pick in there. Maybe we could throw a Coro instead of Andre Jackson. Here we go. Okay, so we get Max Christie in the building, move KPJ back to backup point guard. We'll have to get some more depth. I mean, what we're going to do is we're going to move Patrick Williams to small forward now. Finally got the availability. I want to do it so bad he goes up to 80 overall. So we have that going for us. We just need to sign probably 1 to 2 more bench players, which I thought free agency passed. Thank goodness it did. So I'll sign a third string center because we will need this. I know we will need it though. So Jay Huff, and then backup point guard Brandon Williams coming. We're playing Brandon Williams coming back. We need a power forward now. So Sadiq, I was trying to sign him. Danny Wolf, Jared Vanderbilt. I would love to get Sadiq Bey. I just don't know if he'll sign. And then we offered him more money than the rest of the teams, I'm guessing. He wants to go to Dallas. Even though we offer him money, he still wants to go to Dallas. Okay. I guess we'll sign Dominic. Oh, damn. Okay, I thought Barlow would be somebody we could sign, but I guess not. Vanderbilt. Oh no, we used all our offers, so I last Sadiq Bey or bust. So we do not get Sadiq Bey, even though we offered more money. Decides to go to the Dallas team. Just made a trade with Russian. We got Giannis going down, John Moran going up, Upper Kessler going up, Cole P going up 5 to 85, Chrissy up to 83, Patrick Williams up to 81, Robin's going up, Brandon Williams going down, Jackson's going up 1 overall as well. So I feel like this starting five should look pretty good. Move KPJ to backup shooter, point guard, and they'll probably go 9-man rotation this year heading into this season. Your rotation heading into this season, we're gonna go and start Koa Pete, but I want to change the proficiencies, ordering a pace and space, so we could be a full, 4-star at balance. So we're good on that. So we're in a balanced system, which we're gonna go and run. So team style. And then, no, prefer system yet balance. I forgot to do that. Okay. Anyway, let's just start co-op. Never mind. I still want to start Patrick Williams. But co-op Pete, I don't know why he's even considering like bench. It doesn't make sense. So, Ja, Christie, co-op Pete, Giannis, Kessler, obviously, KPJ's healthy. He'll be the 6th man. Patrick Williams, Mitchell Robinson, Brandon Williams, I'm moving to shooting guard. So I guess he'll be playing. And then, yeah, that'll be our 9-man rotation. I'm comfortable with this team. We're in an 8-man rotation in the playoffs. We have a really good 8-man. So the team should be good in general. Giannis 99. I didn't never look at the shots in this video. They've been really good though, I'm guessing. But yeah, we can have Christie take more shots now because he's actually in the starting 5. He's taking kind of a jump in real life, so I wouldn't mind taking a little bit more shots. Puts up like a 70 sure. All right, see y'all at the end of the season. And wins MVP, but this is going to be another year we don't win because John Morant, you guys in just a second, he ruptured his Achilles. Yeah, so we'll probably go one more year on it. I don't expect a championship this year without Ja, unfortunately. We'll go one more year on it, and if we're dealing with a major injury next year, I'm gonna injure them at this point. I don't care. Go 8-man rotation. We're starting KPJ, you can fill in a little bit. He was averaging 28 points per game, 26 from Giannis, 18 from Kevin Porter Jr., 18.5 from Christie. So I only pushed his tendency up to 70. I don't expect an average 18.5, but honestly, I guess he was kind of the player we needed. So I guess we'll take it. Like I said, he's just a really, really good, above average 3-and-D player. So we'll take it. 18 from Koa Pete, 10 from Brandon Williams, 9 from Patrick Williams, 8 from Walker Kessler. So I'm glad we signed the guard depth that we needed. Gully Bob B. Will back, but here we go. We got Detroit in the first round, so I feel like every year this decimated with the injury, bro. But a cuff. At least they're missing some players too. They look mad. They look really banged up. I know these players are starting regularly for them. So yeah, they are missing Lou Dort 1 to 2 weeks, Star Thompson 1 to 2 weeks, and K 1 to 2 weeks. Okay, so they'll be returning, but this should be an easy win. We just lost to 5 to this team. I mean, Kate ended up coming back, but come on, bro. What? No, I'll go one more year on this. Just no luck in this video at all. Just I don't even say there's absolutely nothing going right in this video. We lose in round 1 every single year, and I think we actually stayed healthy this year. We're the #1 seed. We win 56 and 26 on the season. Player stats. Look at our offensive defensive rating. Offensive rating #1. Defensive rating. We are number 17th. Player stats, we have about 26 from Ja, 24 from Giannis, 19 Koa P's injured. Actually, averaged 20, 18.5. But I don't injure him, dude. Like, I don't care. I'm not injuring Kevin Porter Jr. He's a huge probably do. Christie with 15. Anthony Sounds, I signed him just in case one of our guards would get hurt. Filled him pretty well. But I signed Noah Penda as well. That's really it. But like I said, I'm uninjured. Kevin Porter Jr. I'm done. Like, it's always a big injury every time. He tore an MCL. It's like so unlucky, bro. I'm uninjured. I'm not waiting 42 days for him to come back for the 6 weeks. It seems like whenever somebody gets injured, we just get upset in round 1 every freaking time. We're fully healthy now, so there's no excuses to not go all the way, bro. Got Charlotte in round 1. If we lose the Hornets, I might just rage quit. They're starting Jeremy Sohan at center. If we lose to a team starting Jeremy Sohan at center, I think I just might be done with this. Because right now, we are going to finally win. We're going to beat them at 5. It wasn't losing to a team starting Sohan freaking center. Now we got the Atlanta Hawks with Omer Mayer, Dyson Daniel, Rita Shea, Boozer, Okongwu, Jalen Johnson, Grimes, Tyler Smith, Lucas, Champagne, Lewis. Game 1, they are going to take game 2. We're going to take game 3. They're going to take game 4. We're going to take game 5. We're going to beat them at 6. Play the Indiana Pacers. So Tyrese Halliburton Desmond Bain, AJ DeBanzo, Walker. We lost the team last year, and I don't know how. I feel we were team. Now they added Lindor. He actually been here. Stokes. I guess they did have actually a solid team. This wasn't paying. Siakam is hurt for them again, bro. How long is he hurt for? He is just about out for the season with his spinal injury. He's been hurt back-to-back playoffs at this point. But yeah, unfortunate, but it's good on our note because we have a chance to beat them now. So game one, they're gonna take game two. We ended up. Okay, I'm gonna hop into simcast here. It might be simcast for the rest of the video, bro. Because honestly, we can't afford to lose here at all. But we have the lead right now. Just hold on to it. We let them come back, bro. Oh my gosh, how do you choke a lead that hard? Like, I don't understand. This game is so unrealistic, bro. I guess it's the pace. They do magical stuff all the time. And Anthony Simon just got hurt. Him and Max Christie both got hurt. Just end the season, bro. He would have started as shooting guard. Now we're gonna start Brandon Williams. Just freak the season up, bro. It's over. Keon Ellis, I guess, will step in. We might as well just play Kevin Porter Jr. right at shooting guard. We need our best five out there. So sure, even this won't matter, but whatever. KPJ will start at shooting guard now. Noah Penn will enter himself in the rotation. Losing both of them though is insane. They all at least it's only 1 or 2 weeks for Christie, but what was injury, bro? Because can't play through it. Sprained knee, whatever. Well, we need to extend this. We need to win this game though. This is a must win. We need to chase up to the 2 without Christie and Anthony Simon. So we have the lead. Do not choke the lead. We're up by 2. There's no reason why. Up by 4, by 2 again. We are gonna win the game. 112 to 108. Thank goodness we're able to get it done. And Nimhard is day to day for them, but okay. 2-2. Christie is he's still 1 or 2 weeks away. He's day to day now. Okay, he might be back next game. We'll have to see though. So this would be our golden opportunity to go 2-2 in Milwaukee. We have the lead so far. Hold on to it, and we are 105 to 82. We're gonna win 29 from Morant, 21 from Koa P, 22 from Bain. But okay. Can we go ahead and Chris? I'm guessing he's still day to day, but he could play right now if we really want him to. He's gonna play. Doesn't come off the bench though. Smart. It's not, not the smartest to bring him out there right away after he come back from a sprained knee. But here we go. It's a close game. At least it was. But the Pacers are gonna force a game 7. So not the best thing. They're gonna force a game 7. So I'm gonna fix the rotation again. But yeah, gonna force the game 7. It'd be nice to have maybe Simons in the rotation for a scoring punch off the bench. Here we go, game 7. All right, we're in Milwaukee for this too. So we're gonna start off the first quarter not good at all. We need to come back into this game. The Pacers might. No, we're gonna take the lead back. Heading into the fourth, the exact same thing happened to us, and we're gonna come back, win. All right, 27 from Giannis, 26 from Koa P, 23 from Morant. Christie came back. He dropped 20 points for us off the bench. So yeah, that's good. All right. We're in the finals, and we got the Dallas Mavericks. So the Mavericks have Kyrie Irving, Yusufu, Cooper Flag, De Silva, Diabate, Collier. Here we go. I think we should be able to beat this team. I don't know though. Are they injured by any chance? They have AJ. Oh yeah, we did make that trade with them. Okay, so we made a trade with the Mavericks actually. Lively's out for this season. AJ Green's out for this season. He averaged 10 points. I'm shooting 40% from 3. He couldn't do out with our team though. But all right, that was last year though. Game 1 against the Mavericks. Both teams are dealing with some type of injury, I guess, but we're gonna get blown out in game 1. So that's not what we almost not gonna come back. We're gonna get blown out in game 1, whatever. Hopefully that's a wake-up call for us to lock the freak in, bro, because they completely embarrassed us game 1. Game 2 could go differently though, as it is so far, but Mavericks are just okay. They had the game winning shot on us, didn't they? Yep, they had the game winning shot. Kyrie Irving made the game winning layup to win the game. Morant missed the game winning 3, unfortunately. But yeah, we're gonna get on 2-0. Morant missed it. Here we go. Can potentially even this series back up at least, bro? Like, let's get one game, and we're gonna get one game. Thank goodness. 107-100. Okay. Now it is time to tie the series back up in Milwaukee. So far, we won last game in Milwaukee. Let's do it again in Milwaukee, as it's gonna come down to it. But we're gonna win 138 to 120. Gonna win by 10. 41 from Giannis, 26 from Morant, 26 from Koa P. Even balling in the playoffs. 33 from Flag, 21 from Williams. But we're gonna tie the series back up. So it's back to how it was, and just like that, we're going back to Dallas with some momentum at least. we need to come back into this game. We're not. We just couldn't. We're trailing the entire game, and we're gonna lose. Okay, 126 to 113, 40 from Morant, but it wasn't enough. Unfortunately, we're down 3-2 against this Dallas Mavericks team, as we're gonna have to force this game 7 to win. And so far, it's a close one, but I think we might have won it, and we are 137 to 109. Dude, Morant is balling in this Mavericks series. Not gonna lie, he is doing literally everything. He got 52 points after a 40-point game. Well, this is the John Morant we know. I mean, he literally shown a capability of doing this, as we all know. But here we go, Game 7. Game 7 in Milwaukee, because they're the 2 seed, as we all know. Patrick Williams is ice cold right now. He's gonna have to still play though. I mean, we can't just bench him. But here we go. Game 7, I would love to play, Morant all 48 minutes, but so far we have the lead. But then we're going to run away with it, and just like that, Milwaukee Bucks, 152 to 104, 38 from Morant, 36 from Giannis, 34 from Kobe, 20 from KBG. We absolutely dominated offensively, and just like that, we're going to win the championship. Shout out to John Morant in this NBA Finals series. He was incredible. But just like that, we're going to get it done. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Do you guys think John Morant would fail on the Milwaukee Bucks? Do you guys think it would work out? Do you guys think it's even going to happen? Comment on what you guys think about the whole John Morant scenario in general. Yeah, I don't think I ever won a championship with the Milwaukee Bucks without treating Giannis. It might be one of my first times. So maybe Bucks should take notes straight for John Morant, I guess. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. It all ended up paying off. You got a championship at the end of it. Have a great day or night, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.